Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Don't know if anyone else has been having this issue with Legends Pinball Table, where this error message comes up. Error, launching game, operation cancelled. And that is when I'm trying to play the purchased games, the Zakaria games, the Taito tables. None of them are working for me all of a sudden. They've been working fine up until now. Had a bit of a glitch a week or so ago. I think the servers may have been down when I was doing my previous video, and the other day same issue, then they were working again until a couple of days ago, and I keep getting that error message, and there it's popping up again. I haven't touched the machine. Socket operation timed out. So I don't know what's going on with this. These are all the online content not working. I've contacted them, sent them all the details with screenshots and so on, well, screenshots, photos, and we'll see what they say when they get back to me. In the meantime, I've done like a backup of all my high scores and so on. You can't do that from the settings menu, just in case, because I suspect they're going to tell me to do a factory reset. My firmware is the latest, 5.68.0. That's all fine, but none of the online stuff's working. The arcade net, those 5 free games, can't get into any of those. Keep getting error messages on that. This error message I haven't seen before. This one's popping up after I've come out of the game. This socket operation timed out, so I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe something faulty within the machine, I don't know. Not sure what's going on. All the original games that are on there, they're all working fine. So I'll do an update to this video once I find out what's going on, and just to let you know, if you have a similar or the same sort of issues, how you can go about resolving it. So I thought I'll just make this video in case anyone else is struggling with the same thing, and if you're not getting anywhere with their support. They were pretty quick to get back to me, so I shall follow up on this video soon. Just thought I would do an extra bit also, in case you're wondering how to do the actual backup. Go into your settings, and I just need to find it again. Under settings, data manager you want on your menu. Press A to select that, and that's self-explanatory. This tool allows the user to manage saved user data on the device, so you can import copies your user data from the USB drive. Obviously you've got to have a USB thumb drive plugged in, as I do, or you can export the data, so save your user data. I see it's got a cleanup option. Clear all user data on the device, resets unit back to factory default settings, and this is what I suspect they're going to tell me to do. User storage used 2.12 megabytes, which is nothing. It's a 256 gig thumb drive I've got in there. So yeah, so you've got these options: import, export, or clean up. But I'm just going to wait until I hear from them before I do anything. I have done an export, in other words saved my user data. So once you do the cleanup, I'm guessing you then import the data back again. Hopefully I'll be able to find it. In fact, if I just say import, your original ALP data would be overwritten by your USB data, and it will auto reboot after the system completes the procedure. That's what it comes up with, a warning message on that. Export, it just does a save success, right? So it's saved my data on there. So yep, I don't know what's going on with this. We shall I just thought I'll just show you this bit in case people were wondering how to back up your data, because I suspect they're going to tell me to do a factory reset, in which case I'll probably need to download the latest firmware again and start from scratch, download all my pinball packs, and then import my user data. Obviously that's all your high scores, etc. So further update to follow. Right, here we are back again, and managed to solve the issue with the pinball table. I couldn't get into the Zaccaria and Taito tables, and it is now working, not getting any error messages, and so far today it's been working fine. Of course they did get back to me, and as expected they wanted me to do a factory reset and then download the firmware, etc. So basically you're starting from scratch then. I don't know whether you need to then re-download all your game packs, but yeah, that's what I thought they were going to suggest. But as you can see, this table is loaded now, so that is working. So I'll come back out of there, no error messages, so we're back to normal again. And the way that I solved the issue I'll tell you in a minute. But what you can do if you're having issues and you suspect it could be Wi-Fi, you can go into your Wi-Fi just to check whether that's working, check the IP address. I've set mine to a static IP, so I don't have to log in every time into my account and into the Wi-Fi. It just goes straight in there. So on my router I set that as a static IP. So yeah, you can check your Wi-Fi settings in there just to check that you're connected, get it, or you can go in there and disconnect it, tell it to disconnect and reconnect, put the password in, etc. You can try that if you're having issues like what I was having. The other thing you can do is to go to your server locations and network testing kit, and you can just try that to see whether the connection is good. What else was there in the settings here that you can check? Your firmware version 5680, that's the first thing they always ask you. So those are your options. But what I did end up doing, I ended up having to lift the pinball machine to get to the back of it. So I had to go into what I call turtle mode, where I had to go on all fours underneath and lift it that way. It's much easier to lift and move that way on my own. So I did that, plugged a network cable into the back, as someone sort of suggested to try that first before doing all the factory reset, etc. So I did that and turned the machine on, and I was able to get into all the Zaccaria and Taito tables, and they were all working fine. Weird, because it was showing the symbol for Wi-Fi connected, so I don't know what was going on there. It's as if it lost the Wi-Fi connection somehow. And I was fiddling around on my router with Wi-Fi settings, so I had to log back into the Wi-Fi here again, because I changed it to a different channel, because I thought, well, maybe too close to other people's Wi-Fi channels, etc. But I don't think that's going to make any difference. So that solved the issue, and then unplugged the network cable and went into the Wi-Fi, logged back into my router on there, had to put the password in for my Wi-Fi, and all working again. So no major drama. It was just frustrating because I didn't know what was causing it, and that socket error, I thought, oh, here we go, something's gone haywire in the machine itself. So I don't know what that was all about. But in case you get those type of error messages, hook it up to your router with a network cable, and that seems to sort the issue out. Otherwise, failing that, go through the steps that I suggested in your settings for your Wi-Fi to test the connection and that, and disconnect it from the Wi-Fi within the settings and reconnect, put the password in. Should sort the issue out. So I just thought I'll let you know that's all back to normal again. It's all running, all good. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope that you enjoyed the video, and happy gaming to you all, and until next time, stay safe and well, and bye bye for now.